Hello everybody, my name is Raccoon Bro, and welcome back to another reaction video. It's time for a death battle! And this is one that I haven't popped off for as hard as I have in a long time. It's going to be Iron Fist from Marvel Comics versus Po from the Kung Fu Panda franchise. Kung Fu Panda is one of my favorite movies ever. It's easily one of the best DreamWorks trilogies, one of the best animated trilogies ever made, and I'm so happy that this episode exists because not only does it mean we can start to expect to see more animated movie characters in the future, but it also helped revitalize my love and appreciation for that series. Like, dude, those movies are so good. Like, honestly, I might just have to do a review of all three of them on this channel at some point. Obviously, once the Death Battle Season 7 review is out of the way, but, you know, yada yada yada. And I am also very nervous because I don't know if Poe's gonna win or not. I mean, I've seen people say, like, oh, he's got this in the bag, but that was... People said that Hulk had it in the bag, and he lost to Broly. People said that Geese had it in the bag, and he lost to Heihachi. The list goes on. So, I'm just hoping that it's a good fight. Like, I'm already very excited about it. Austin Lee Matthews is doing a really good Jack Black impression from what I've seen. And as for the next time, it can be one of two things. Either we're going to get the rest of our teased combatants, so it'll be Steven versus Star and then Link versus Cloud, or it'll be two new things and they're saving those guys for later, which is probably the more likely one, but it could be something like Madara versus Aizen, or Alex versus Cole, maybe a Dragon Ball matchup like Piccolo versus Martian Manhunter. We'll just have to see. Now, some of you might be wondering why I'm not wearing my headphones today. Well, yep, that's the way of the game. So, with all that being said, let's get into the mayhem. Gonna be dragons and dumplings.
Danny Rand, Marvel's immortal Iron Fist.
And Po, the chosen Kung Fu Panda.
The way of Kung Fu can be full of hardship, but these two unlikely masters have shown that with the right training and determination, anyone can walk the path of the Dragon Warrior.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
A little coincidental that we're getting another dragon fight where one of the combatants is named Danny.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I mean, I love that the fight's already giving off major All Might versus Might Guy vibes.
In the mountains of Tibet, the mystical lost city of
Cool win. I'm excited that we're gonna get to see more of Marvel Comics editing here.
Will appear, forever guarded by a legendary
I'm assuming by
warrior,
Nick. I could be wrong, but it's probably Nick.
Actually, one of the Iron Fist's former apprentices.
Like, it's made me excited for comic episodes again. Like, how do you do that?
Super City, best family vacation ever.
But not so naturally, Wendell's business partner tagged along. Harold,
because it's so freaking immersive. I love it.
Had less than noble intentions.
So Wendell was sent off a cliff, and his son Danny won the tragic backstory lottery when his mom died protecting him from wolves. Never trust a Harold, folks.
I wonder where I've seen that before.
He was adopted by the people of Kunlun. Within the city's walls, he spent his formative years tirelessly training in pursuit of revenge.
He's mastered judo, Muay Thai, Aikido, pressure points, pretty much every cool fighting style around.
I really hope we get a scene where he tries using the pressure points on Po, but he just laughs because he's too fat for it to affect him.
He also gained a weird habit of shouting, "Heart of the Dragon," whenever he's surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that guy's got at least like 6 silk dragon shirts in his closet.
That would be interesting foreshadowing. For when Danny turned 19, he had the chance to become the next Iron Fist. But he had to overcome one final challenge, the immortal
by
dragon.
Winning the Iron Fist tournament.
Like a badass, Danny walked up to Shu Lao's front door. Then, get this, bear hugged the dragon until it fell unconscious, netting
Bear
Danny
hug.
a sweet chest tattoo and the chance to plunge his hands deep into the dragon.
Boomstick.
What? I was gonna say the creepy cauldron holding its heart. What are you thinking?
This act infused Shu
I'm
Lao's
thinking of
chi with
the
Danny's,
climax
making
to
him
that
the
Dr.
newest,
Dolittle
the immortal
remake.
Iron Fist.
With his newfound power, Iron Fist did what any vengeful orphan would, and left Kunlun to track down.
Are they gonna make an obligatory Netflix joke about Iron
However,
Fist?
When he found Harold, all the Iron Fist saw was a broken man. So he spared him, casting aside his past anguish to become a hero.
Oh, great. Another lesson about how revenge is bad and all that crap. Wiz,
Just like
when I
Avatar.
find those chickens that did in my grandpappy, make sure I finish the job.
I'll put it on my calendar. Thanks to his friend, Luke Cage, Iron Fist was able to reconnect
Dude's
with the real world
huge.
and co-found a team, the Heroes for Hire.
And when he wasn't superheroing, Iron Fist was actually a pretty good dude who used his money to start a soup kitchen. Because he's yet another superhero who is secretly a billionaire by inheritance.
Together,
Holy
the
crap.
Heroes for Hire fought many villains, like Incinerator, Master Khan, and the White Man.
Hell yeah, down with the establishment, Danny!
No, I mean he fought a mob boss actually named White Man.
Well, Whitey better watch out, because Iron Fist isn't just a
Oh my god, Boomstick said Whitey. Biff is going to have a field day with that one, I already know.
fancy title. Danny can harden his fist on impact, hypnotize his foes, accelerate his healing, make close-range Kamehameha kabooms, and even a giant energy dragon. Look at it.
Many
Oh,
of
that's
these
beautiful.
G powers were learned through the aptly named Book of the Iron Fist, a relic that has been held by every past Iron Fist. It even lets Danny open portals across dimensions back to Kunlun.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but why does he wear ballet slippers? Yellow dance shoes don't exactly strike fear into the enemy, you know?
They're Tai Chi's shoes, pretty standard. Anyway, Iron Fist can absorb not just Chi, but all manner of naturally occurring power,
Static.
like electromagnetism.
Ah! Oh, so that's why he wears the slippers.
Danny can react in a microsecond, punch apart a hammer helicarrier, and has delivered strikes comparable to hydrogen bombs. And being the Iron Fist, he is also one of the most martially skilled heroes in all of Marvel.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with Boy Scout super soldiers like Captain America and the friendly neighborhood light-dodging Spider-Man. He even defeated the evil demon Mara. No, not the ball demon.
Oh, why does I play Persona and I know that one? Why does it look like that?
I'm talking about the bull demon.
And after absorbing enough electromagnetic energy, he punched apart this train, surviving the resulting explosion that had enough force to, and I quote, make Hiroshima look like a sparkler.
Damn.
Not so sensitive analogy aside, it's clear Iron Fist's fist, glove, closed hand has some serious power. One time, he took in the chi of all the people of Kunlun to become this rad kung fu skeleton man.
What the
Watch out, he's got a bone to pick with crime.
All to fight an eldritch Terminator called The One, who Danny had previously defeated.
Wish you really need to work on words better. Anyway, after Iron Fist threw the nameless robot off a cliff, it found Daddy Wendy himself and decided, hey, I should really take this guy's head and plop it onto my body. What the f***? Who wrote this?
Schrodinger's dad aside, Iron Fist is one of the deadliest Marvel heroes out there.
Oh, that is
no
so
matter
weird.
the challenge, he will always be there to keep the balance between Kunlun and the outside world.
I earned the Iron Fist, and no one can take that from me. Not even you.
I since Greg Zipes and Tara Strong do that show for Rooster Teeth now, the idea that one of them could potentially be on a death battle one of these days, it gets me excited.
Legend tells of a dragon warrior so skilled and deadly in martial arts that his foes would go blind from overexposure to pure awesomeness. A fighter of unrivaled power.
He's too
wisdom,
awesome!
And rotundity.
This is Zhao Po Ping, a panda born in the Valley of Peace. For the longest time, this valley only knew, well, peace.
But everything changed when Gary Oldman the Peacock and his army attacked.
Lord Shen received a prophecy saying his conquest would be stopped by a warrior of black and white, a panda.
So, in a fit of paranoia, Shen decided to genocide every panda in existence, forcing Poe's mom to part with her
dark.
baby as he Mosesed away in a radish box.
God, I rewatched all these films this week, and I thought the Kung Fu Panda 2 was fine when I watched it in theaters, but I was bawling like a baby at this scene, man. Oh, it's so good.
Jeez, we got real dark with the sequel, huh?
After some obligatory trauma, Poe was taken in by a literal Father Goose named Ping.
With his expert guidance, Poe trained day and night to be a waiter at a noodle restaurant. Not the hardline warrior life I was expecting.
It was Poe's dream to be a martial artist. He idolized all things kung fu.
It was
going
9.
so far as to make action figures of his heroes, the Furious Five.
Nerd.
However, he never expected to have the chance to actually explore that dream until the day of the Dragon Ceremony, where Master Oogway would select a chosen one to lead a new era of Kung Fu as the Dragon Warrior.
And to the shock of everyone, Master Oogway chose him. Talk about a freak accident.
There are no accidents, Boomstick. Despite some setbacks, Po was actually quite gifted. He just needed the right motivation, a carrot on a stick.
Or more accurately, a dumpling.
Next to the
This music's kick-ass, man.
Furious 5, Po experienced the classic Shaolin animal styles, which are actual practice martial arts. Tiger style uses ferocious combos. Monkey style has unpredictable acrobatics. Mantis style uses fast strikes. Viper style implements fluid movements. And Crane style is all about sweeping hits.
But none of them suited Po, so he made his own. You guessed it, Panda style.
Yeah.
Which is sort of inspired by the real-world dragon style, but mostly based around using his roundness for defense, wearing down enemies until he gets an opening.
His body can stop just about anything. Falls, pressure point attacks, and even a club to the face. When he isn't overwhelming you with his pure fatness, Po can launch a Hadouken with the thundering windhammer, immobilize foes with the paralyzing shoulder touch, and blind you with the golden lotus clasp! Oh my god, it's like looking into the sun!
But you have to be careful or you could blind yourself with it.
What? Why wasn't that at the beginning of the instructions? We never saw Po do this in the movies!
Po has been in much more than movies, like TV shows, where he picked up a lot of new powers, such as the hero's chi, a life force passed on to a chosen every generation.
So they are establishing that they are using things other than the movies. That's good. That'll help him out.
This shonen power-up lets Po counter mind control, shoot beams of energy, and make a giant dragon construct that devours pretty much anything.
And of course, possessing the hero's chi makes Po comparable to the previous owners of it.
Including the Black Tortoise, who was powerful enough to stop this huge meteor from hitting Earth. Po even defeated this dude who would absorb the collective chi of the greatest fighters across China.
Po's achievements gave him the admiration of his peers.
That meteor thing will make or break this argument, I know.
But his journey to becoming a legend wasn't easy.
Yeah, big shocker. The orphaned panda dragon warrior raised by a goose in a noodle shop had a bit of an identity crisis.
Yeah.
Through it all, Po proved he can hang with the best of them.
He can evade lightning blast, chuck a hammer into low orbit, and once cleared an entire cloud formation with just the flex of his pinky.
This is his signature technique, the Wuxi finger hold, a move that warps anyone caught in it to the spirit realm.
AKA the afterlife. No, really, characters who have canonically died can be found here. And even should Po be unable to complete the hold, he can always use it on himself to bring his target to the spirit realm with him.
But despite the spirit realm being the afterlife and all that, death isn't always permanent. I mean, thanks to Po's chi mastery, he can travel back home no problem.
And eventually, he overcame the tragedy of his past and found his inner peace. In this state of mind, Po has an immense amount of focus, enough to catch cannonballs.
A trick that proved handy when it came time to defeat that asshole Gary Oldman who killed his mom. You show him, Jack Black. Po.
Yeah.
Po now stands ready to teach the next generation, alongside his original father, who apparently survived, head and all.
What a nice ending.
After mastering Chi, returning from the spirit realm, and saving all of China, Po has finally realized who he truly is.
I am
Yeah.
the Dragon Warrior. Get it? Is he the giant dragon?
I'm so happy they used that clip. I'm disappointed for Biff though. Nobody said Tai Lung's name, so oh well, what you gonna do? All right, okay, I'm gonna go with Po. I think he has a bit more power. He's a lot more durable, that's for sure. And the whole traveling between the afterlife thing will hopefully help him out. I'm gonna go with Po. Please win, please win, please win. Please.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a
Death battle! Okay.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Wow! That was awesome! You were like, "Wah!" and then went Satabooey! Who are you?
I am the dragon.
Oh, no way! Me too! Do you want to spar?
With you? All right, buddy. Show me what you got.
Oh yeah, may the best dragon win!
Alright, here we go.
Dragon strike.
Alright, time for new stuff. Ooh.
Focus. Focus.
Nice. Oh, I love it.
You can use chi too? Interesting.
So cool.
Oh, there's so many amazing references to the movies. I love it. Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bamboo.
How about we both stop holding back?
Totally.
Oh, this choreography's awesome.
Oh, that tickles. Kind of like this.
What are you doing?
Oh, you know this hold?
No?
Oh, well, you're about to learn it. Hey! Get your break. Okay, it's time for me.
I love that it didn't work at first. That's so good. Alright. The spirit realm.
Nice view, huh? Golden Lotus Back. Oh. Yeah.
Feel the power of chi!
Alright, dragon time.
Get ready to feel the thunder.
Heart of the dragon, still fighting. Spirit of the dragon, lend me your power!
Whoa. Oh, this hand-drawn stuff is really good. Oh! Come on, Poe! Come on!
Oh, come to Papa.
Yes! Woo! Yes! Oh, thank goodness.
That was so cool. Wait till Master Shifu hears about this.
KO! Whoa! I did not see that coming. I guess Poe got his fill of iron, am I right? You sure the Panda winning wasn't some fluke accident, though?
There are no accidents, Boomstick. But due
Yay!
to his credit, Iron Fist's superior speed did help him hold out for a time.
Yeah, Poe could evade lightning, while Danny could move in a microsecond and hang with light timers.
And while Poe was very skilled, his experience didn't quite stack up to Danny's, who has been training all his life.
And that's about where this chubby panda starts taking all the wins. Poe's mastery of chi could counter Danny's hypnosis, and his fat belly stopped any pressure point shenanigans. In fact, anything Iron Fist could dish out, Poe could bounce back from. Sometimes literally.
Iron Fist punches have been compared to hydrogen bombs, which sometimes cap at 50 megatons. However, when compared to the not tactfully described exploding train,
Yeah.
he could have around 10,000 times the power of the Little Boy bomb.
Putting Iron Fist's maximum potential at 150 megatons of TNT. Really powerful, but Poe had it beat.
Poe could clear away this giant cloud formation with just his whooshy finger hold, a technique he mastered before he even knew chi existed. With chi, Poe and
I like that they said bare minimum.
other fighters like him have done far more insane feats.
Like the Black Tortoise and that extinction-level meteor he stuffed. Something that would require, just a little over 600,000 times more power than the Iron Fist insensitivity punch.
At
Wow.
first glance, Iron Fist's incredible speed and skill might make this result seem far-fetched.
While Iron Fist could absorb Poe's chi, Poe possesses too much for him to take. Other foes have attempted to take Poe's chi and were unable to, even overloading to the point of self-destruction. Yeah, that's right, that's how he beat Kai.
But look at it this way. Poe's entire style is about taking hits from faster opponents until he gets his opening, making this the exact kind of match he would excel in.
Not to mention, Poe's whooshy finger hold was an instant win, right?
Well, kind of. As long as Danny had the Book of the Iron Fist, he could theoretically make a portal out of the spirit realm, assuming Poe didn't eat him first.
And remember, after coming to terms with his conflicting emotions and returning from the spirit realm, Poe had gained true mindfulness.
Not unlike the path to enlightenment taken to achieve nirvana.
Man, that's some heavy stuff for a cartoon bear voiced by Jack Black.
This sort of implies Poe can move between the mortal realm and the afterlife at will, making it questionable if death by conventional means even matters to him, crazy as it sounds.
And anyway, against Poe's overwhelming toughness, counters, and power, Iron Fist wasn't putting him down in the first place. He just didn't have the stomach to bear it.
The winner is Poe.
Ah, thank goodness.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. Come back next week to
everyone
see
did
previews of our
awesome.
upcoming matchups.
Let's see what's
If you want to watch more
now.
stuff, you can click the box.
What do we got? What do we got?
And you can always pick up some DB merch at store.roosterteeth.com.
Oh! So, all right, I was right. Man. Oh no, I'm so nervous now because so many people say that Steven probably loses, and Steven Universe is one of my favorite shows, but I'm gonna hold out hope. Oh, please. And please let it be hand-drawn. For the love of gosh, please let it be hand-drawn. But this episode was freaking awesome! Awesome! This episode was so good, yeah! Oh man, I'm really glad that they showed so much respect for Kung Fu Panda and also Iron Fist, like, both of those series. Poe, like, they got his personality down amazingly. He was impressed with all of Iron Fist's abilities, and the two had friendly banter the entire time. The animation had such amazing rubbery squash and stretch to it that is much like the films themselves. So, like, props to the entire sprite team. I wasn't sure if this would work in sprites, but it totally did. It absolutely did. And the hand-drawn stuff was really well done too, and all the Spirit Realm shenanigans, it was really beautiful. There were so many wonderful references to the Kung Fu Panda movies, like with the bamboo and the trying to do the whooshy finger hold. I like that it failed at first, and then he did it on himself, and all the hits bounce back, which is just like Poe's fighting style. It was exactly what I wanted. I am so happy that this episode was as good as it was. Now I know how your only mate feels about Blake versus Mikasa. Yes, Poe, Iron Fist versus Poe, grade A, might be my new favorite episode of the season. We'll have to see. And, yeah, so thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all liked the video as much as I did, and be sure to stay tuned for the next video. Take care.